Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm James, and I'm going to be doing a reading for Earth signs for September. So as I get started, I am going to do a couple cards from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. So let's do that real quick. So I welcome you here. We are doing a collective message for September. It is not a one-to-one. I hope that it resonates with you partially or fully. Please take what does resonate and leave the rest behind as we lean into this amazing energy for September. I'm now moving over to Spellcasting Oracle. We're going to do 3 cards from that deck, and they jumped right out. After that, we're doing Moonology Messages. Moonology Messages. I guess we're doing 4 for Moonology. And then we are doing the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 from the Oracle of the Phoenix. Oh, these are sloppy. And there they are. So if you don't already, please follow this page. I'd truly appreciate it, or this channel. If you like this video or any of the videos, please put a like next to it. And you're always welcome to comment. I'm more than glad to comment back. So our first card, which is a tarot deck, is 9 of Earth. Contentment, luxury, independence. So what a great way to start out September with this contentment, luxury, and independence. So it really leans into just abundance in a lot of crazy fun ways. Look at this amazing imagery here of just having way more than enough. But then it leads into awakening. This is a higher arcana card, so it's pretty powerful. It's a number 12 card, and it's pause, perspective, and selflessness. So you went from contentment, luxury, and independence, and then they want you to pause and really look at the way you are perceiving life, and if you can be more selfless. And then our third card is 8 of Fire, which is speed, activity, and multitasking. So it really feels like you lean into this being in service a little more and sharing the abundance that you have going on in your life in early September. But then I lean into protection. So in addition to being in service to everybody, you are definitely making sure that your 6 is covered, your back is covered, that you are protected. You are more than glad to give as long as you aren't over giving. You're really standing in this new power of keeping what you need and just giving you access, the extra that is flowing over from your own cup. But in doing all of that, you're still making sure that you are protected and that you are being safeguarded by any possible downward spirals that you're not aware of. I love this because you're standing in this energy of freedom. You're finally standing at a point in your life where you're free to make choices and you're free to be truly who you are. And a large chunk of that is this giving nature that you have, this ability to not overgive, but proudly give what you have to offer. And there's a lot of freedom in that because you're finally making choices from your own perspective, not from the whispers of the people around you who have been teaching you for a long time to hoard, to keep, to not share because you may need it later. kind of scenario. And you're finally standing in this power of seeing others who need more. And you've got it to give. So this is the time to give it. And it's fun because that's the truth. You're leaning into this new truth that you can't take it with you. You have more than enough. Or if you don't at the moment, you always will. Spirit always provides to you exactly what you need and more than what you need. So why not start to really share it with the people around you or people in need and just be more in service? It's an amazing truth that is really connecting with you these days, is this epiphany that you're having about how you can be part of the bigger picture in a positive way. And then that leads into our Moonology messages, which our first one is Moon Rising, Truth again. Got Truth twice in a row. So this is ringing really, really solid for you. When I get two cards that are the same, it just really is emphasizing this, seeing the truth about you, the truth about the world, the truth about what your purpose is or how you can better be a positive impact on the planet. So just emphasis on the truth. And then the past. The past is behind you. Let it go. The old story is no longer your truth. And therefore, it has nothing to do with the present or the future. Make new decisions. Make new movements, choices, activities that are really going to lead you forward and allow you to be a better version of yourself that you can be really super proud of. In that process, Spirit wants you to take a breath. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Pace yourself. Don't overdo it. You know, a lot of times you have a tendency to really overdo it, overload it. You don't have to. Nobody's testing you. Nobody's quizzing you. Nobody's judging you on how much you do, give, and put yourself in service. As long as you're moving forward on that aspect, that's all Spirit asks. They don't care if you're moving a mile or an inch, as long as you're moving forward. So don't overdo it. Don't make your life unpleasant by how much movement forward you're doing for others and not yourself. That leads into the shadow work. Because of the fact that you have a tendency to overgive and not make sure that your own cup is full, this leads into the shadow work you need to do. You need to really dig into why that is it's an unending, cycle that keeps going on in your life where you're overgiving, wanting other people to be really happy. But then you become a little heavy-hearted because your cup is empty. You're not really leaving enough for yourself, or you're not filling your cup up first. So we really want you, or Spirit really wants you, by mid-September to really start understanding that and working towards doing better for yourself in addition to everybody else. You have such a tender, amazing heart as an earth sign, and you're all about the give. So make sure you're giving yourself as much as you're giving everybody else. And I think that's really what they were talking about in the protection card, in the freedom card, is that, don't make your life unsafe or unprepared or unstructured. Protect yourself even when you're giving other people the stuff that they need. There's going to be a gestation period to this, obviously. Nobody's expecting things to happen instantaneously. Everything takes time. This is really telling me that the shadow work and this restructuring of how you give to yourself and how you fill your own cup, that's going to take time to really build into your cycle of life and your perspective about life. I really see this happening for probably the next 4 to 8 weeks, where you really start to understand this lesson of making sure that you put your air mask on first before you can put air masks on other people. As they say in planes, you've always got to put your mask on first so you can help others. If you're not doing that, you can't help fully for other people. So yeah, there's just going to be this gestation period where you're slowly turning into this better version of yourself, where you're putting yourself in a good spot just as much as everybody else. Meditation and stillness. It's going to lead into you really connecting more spiritually with yourself and giving yourself the time and the privilege of meditation and stillness. You have been the type of person who has been go, 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 workaholic of sorts, sort of running from your spiritual life, your spiritual part of who you are. And in that aspect, you've been cutting yourself short with the cup, filling your cup, doing the self-care. Meditation and stillness is self-care. I want you to really try to see that as a different perspective and embrace it. Really, this is all about starting a meditation practice maybe 3 times a week for 5 minutes at a time. But whatever you do, it's going to fill your cup. So meditation and stillness is a big, big deal for September. It's going to really help you get on a solid foundation of leveling up. Diving into the task. As always, you are one of those people that just really locks in to do. What is the goal? And then you break it down and you dive into the tasks. I want you to do that with the self-care in September, especially towards the 3rd and 4th week of September. I want you to really take on the serious job of connecting spiritually, filling your cup spiritually, really taking care of self-care, but not on a physical level, but very much on a mental level. It's really important for you this September. September is a pivotal month for all of us, but for earth signs especially. Go out and go hiking, be in the mountains, walk on the dirt roads, take your shoes off. Earth elements are very much about grounding into sand, dirt, soil. This is the time to do it before it gets too cold. For many of us who have 4 seasons, we are sliding into fall very quickly here. But once again, take it on seriously. Take it as, just as much of a focus goal as any of your other goals in your life. Because right now is the time to replenish. It's time for you to recharge that battery. You've been pushing for the last 3 or 4 months. Keep putting it off. You keep saying, I'll do this soon. I'll do this later. I'll do this in a month. And it's all about you recharging yourself. And this whole message is about really connecting with these energies needed for you to fill your cup and do the self-care that you need to move forward. September is going to be intense. And for you, grounding yourself, filling your soul with the energy you need, and standing in the stillness, really connecting with that intuition is what's going to do it for you. So once again, by 3rd, 4th week of September, I need you to constantly be locking into this energy. So once again, time to replenish. It's time to do it. And then this card right here is ego sublimation. So you got to let go of this thing that you don't deserve, or everybody else is more valid than you, that their needs and wants are more important than yours. They're not. You're just as valid, just as important as anybody else, and you deserve to spend the time you need to ground yourself and really connect on a level that is going to make you feel recharged and ready to move forward. So the 2 cards I pulled from the Oracle of the Phoenix, the first one is take the next step. If you needed a sign to tell you to take the next step, this is exactly the sign. Take the next step. It's time to go from this do for everybody else to, all this workaholic stuff. You just keep moving towards projects, trying to achieve goals, not really paying attention to what you've achieved. Not putting any true joy and respect into the achievements you're making, just moving forward. I really need you to start anchoring into a little bit of self-care and connecting so you can recharge and get ready for what comes after September. September itself is going to be a really intense month. You're going to see a lot of amazing things happening for you, but you have to be ready for it. And then the other card I have, strength. And it's wild because once again, I don't feel like this is physical strength. This is more mental strength. This is fighting off this negative talk that you have and realizing that you deserve to focus on yourself for a change and to really give yourself the energy that you deserve to fill your battery back up so you can be 100, 110%. And then you'll be ready for bigger and better things in October. So with that, I hope this resonated with you partially or fully. If you are not a follower or a subscriber, please subscribe. It's completely free. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you have any comments, or even better, at the end of the month, come back and let's see how it compared up. Tell me in the comments if we were pretty much on, or how this message resonated for you for the month. With that, I'll see you on the flip side.